Hello, so hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Ice2 and today I just want to talk about my hijab journey. And I think I'm going to title this video The Journey to Perfect Hijab because I definitely do not have perfect hijab yet. It's something that I'm working on. It's something that, it's one of my goals. One of my biggest goals is to attain perfect hijab, and I think we all know that it's not that easy, especially just being raised in the West. Um, it can be difficult. It can be difficult. Let's just be honest. So anyways, just to introduce myself, my name is Isa2, like I said, and I am a junior at the University of Pennsylvania. So I'm in college. I'm in my third year. I study business and international studies and French and Africana studies. So I'm living in Philadelphia right now, but I am from Washington, D.C. I was born and raised in Washington, D.C. I am of Senegalese background. That's me. So I wanted to start by just talking about my hijab journey. So mine actually pretty basic. I used to go to Sunday school, and by the time my period started, I felt like I had a good understanding of hijab and like the meaning behind it and everything. So when my period started, I was just like, okay, time to wear hijab. And like my mom came to me, she was like, oh, it is obligatory for you now because you're on your period, but like if you don't want to start, I'm not going to force you. And she said that because my mom didn't wear hijab as a young lady. She started wearing hijab much older, so she's just like, she doesn't want to force me, especially because she understands that like when you force someone, they might not respect it as much. And like she's like, I don't want to force you and then like you wear it and go to school and take it off. So she chose not to force me, which I'm very thankful for. Love my mom. But hijab, alhamdulillah, was my decision. The only thing is, when I was wearing it, I just saw it as like a headscarf. And like I knew that like I needed to be more modest, but that wasn't like, I was just like, I'm trying. And like to this day I stand by that. Like I was trying, and I think that like all we can do is try our best, right? So when I first started, I was wearing short sleeves. Maybe I'll include pictures, but I was wearing short sleeves. I was wearing ripped jeans. Yeah, I was wearing ripped jeans, I remember. But basically what I did is every year I challenged myself to improve in some sort of way. So I remember like the first year, I think I stopped wearing short sleeves and I started wearing 3/4 sleeves. And then like the next year I stopped wearing ripped jeans that like went above my knee. And then the next year I just stopped wearing ripped jeans completely. And then I stopped wearing 3/4 sleeve. So like every year I was progressing, right? But then I reached the point where it's like, okay, I'm not wearing ripped jeans, I'm wearing long sleeve, like my skin is covered, but I was still wearing tight clothes. And that is the stage I just got stuck on. Like I could not get past that stage. Like to this day, I'm still struggling with that. And I think it's because I was okay with like wearing long sleeve, right? I was just like, I managed to make it work. I was able to still look cute, but wear long sleeve. But that thing is, I'm just gonna be very honest with y'all. I have hips, had a butt. It's kind of gone now, but I had a butt. And so it made me feel good. Wear my little skinny jeans, my bodysuit. People look at you like, oh, she's cute, but and I'm covered. But like that's not true modesty, and it's something that I just want to work on. And so over the past few years specifically, especially during college, I've always gotten a lot of commentary on that, like random Muslims, people I don't even know, telling me, oh, your hijab is not proper, your hijab is not correct. And most, not all, but most do not approach it correctly. Like some people approach it as like a shaming thing, like, oh, you're not wearing hijab properly, you guys are such a disgrace, you need to wear da 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 da. And like I don't think that's the proper way to address someone's hijab. Like it can be discouraging. I've had Instagram comments that have told me that there's no point in me wearing hijab because I'm not wearing it perfectly. Like, how do you tell that to someone? I don't understand. And nowadays when I respond to people who say that type of stuff, it's just like, pray for me. Pray for me. If my hijab is bad and you would like to see me wear hijab properly, just pray for me. Pray for me. And if I'm really mad that day, then I'll just be like, on the day of judgment, Allah is gonna ask you why you told me this, because you are discouraging me from wearing hijab completely. And wearing half hijab is better than wearing nothing, because it means I'm trying, and Allah pays what? He pays intentions. The truth is, you know, those comments, they be triggering me, and the reason why they trigger me is because I know it's true. Like, nothing that someone says about you online is going to bother you unless you think that there's some truth to it. And I know that there's some truth to it. I know there's issues with my hijab, and I have for the longest been pushing it back and not committing to wearing it correctly. And I just want to take that leap. I just want to take that leap, and there's something in me that is really pushing me to do it this year. I've been getting negative comments for years. That's not my motivation, because I don't wear hijab for other people. I wear it for Allah. And so if right now I'm starting to get some type of urge to wear hijab properly, I'm gonna lean into it, and I hope that I can encourage you guys to do the same. So if you want to join me on this journey, I welcome you to, and I'm going to try and document it because I'm doing school online. I have a lot of time, or not, but I'm gonna make time for this. So yeah, the goal of this video is mainly just to talk about the difficulties with wanting to attain this perfect hijab, and like, what is perfect hijab? Because I don't think perfect hijab is necessarily saying that I have to wear all black, because that's not happening. I love color. I just love color. I love color, and we don't have to wear all black. That's not, Allah didn't tell us we had to wear all black, okay? But then, you know, there's some people who will say that like wearing color attracts attention, blah, 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 blah. I'm not debating with anyone. Do what you please, do what you think is best for you and your relationship with Allah. But for me, I know that that's not realistic. I love color, but something that I do want to improve on is just like what I'm wearing and if it's truly modest, right? Because I can admit that some of the things I wear are not completely modest. They cover me, but they're not modest. Oh, also, I forgot to mention that I started wearing hijab at 10 years old. So this year is gonna mark 10 years for me. Yeah, this year is gonna mark 10 years for me because I turned 21 this year, and I started wearing hijab a month before I turned 11. So this September, I'm gonna be wearing hijab for 10 years, and my goal is by this September, I want to be really satisfied with my hijab. I made a TikTok a few days ago, and I said, you know, I feel like so many people want to dress more modestly. Like, there's that desire and that urge, but taking that leap and doing it can be difficult. But sometimes, you know, I feel like it's a lot just like trying to push us towards it. But like, I sometimes just wake up with a feeling like I really want to improve my job. I really want to like start wearing really modest clothing. Like, I really want to do it. Something that like the desire is there, but there's challenges. And for one, let's talk about it. It's expensive. It is expensive to dress modestly. Like, the other day, and I will do hauls in coming videos, but the other day I was like, I want to buy jilbabs. I don't own any jilbabs. I own abayas, but I don't own jilbabs. So I was like, I want to purchase some jilbabs. They are not cheap. They are not cheap. I think if you live in like the UK or France, they're cheaper. But in the US, first of all, there's not that many vendors. The vendors that we do have are getting it from abroad. And so then they're adding the shipping price onto it, and it ends up being like $50, like minimum. At least from what I saw, like most of the stores I saw, it was like $50. And then I found stores that were like located in the UK, like Nabira's store, I think is located in the UK. Um, but Nabira's store, you have to pay shipping, and the shipping is not cheap. So anyways, I'm gonna do hauls because I purchased some jilbabs from Tasneem Collections, and I also purchased some from Nabira's store. So we'll see how that goes. But also, like, if you don't want to just jump into jilbabs or whatever, um shopping from other websites can also be difficult, because honestly, like, I'll say the last few years, what I've been doing is I wait until fall time and I just stock up on like long sleeves and sweaters and like cardigans and like everything, because like that's the season where everyone is dressing modestly. So and especially at the end of winter, I would like purchase a ton of things and just, because they go on sale. But I know that like it can be difficult and it's expensive, like especially now, because I feel like especially this year, um there's been a trend of like layering and cardigans and cute sweaters and cute coats and stuff, and anything that's trendy is going to be expensive. So and also like stores like ASOS and Zara and like all these different retailers are realizing that there's a large modest fashion market, and so they're starting to capitalize on that, and they're spiking prices. So modest clothing is not cheap. um that's one problem. Another problem is, there's trends. Let's just be honest, there's trends that we all want to participate in. There's trends that people enjoy, and as a hijabi, I think it comes to a point, and maybe it has to do with the iman, but like it comes to a point where you just need to look at it and just say, oh, that's cool, but I just can't. It's just not for me. It's cute, but it ain't for me. Okay. Like, for example, there was a time where crop tops were so trendy. Like everywhere you turn, crop top, crop top, crop top, crop top, crop top. And I had a flat tummy. I was like, shoot, like this is cute. But I did not participate because I was like, this is not for me. And I just can't get myself to participate as a hijabi. And then also ripped jeans, a lot of hijabis wanted to hop on that one. I'm trying to think of other trends and I'm blanking, but there's so many trends that like naturally we want to participate in, but they're not modest. They're not modest. So that's another thing. You just have this temptation, whatever. And then I think a third challenge is like, I feel like people just look at everyone else and what everyone else is doing, and they want to do that. Like, I'm not attacking no one, I'm not judging anyone, but this past year there's been one trend that has really bothered me, and it's the trend of like taking out bangs, taking out side stuff, and just having it hang out of your hijab. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Well, what is this trend in the Muslim community? But it's a trend. It's a trend, and everyone is hopping on it. Like, I have literally seen people pull out entire braids. And I think that's just another temptation. We're seeing trends, and we want to be part of the trends, and we want to feel cute, and we want to feel pretty. And that's what's making people feel pretty. But in the same breath, we're losing aspects of hijab, right? Something that I've gotten more into lately was the whole turban thing. And I feel like that's the thing. What is perfect hijab to you? And that can vary from each person to person, but I personally choose to hide my neck. I cover my neck. But like the turban trend has caused many people to go away from like traditional hijab and moving towards, having their neck out, having their chest out, blah, blah, blah. I have also had my chest out, child, because for one, I'm just gonna say, I just don't have the proper clothes. Like, I have a lot of bodysuits that have like a circle neckline, and so if I put my hijab like this, my neck, my hair is out. So that's been a challenge. And again, expensive. Finding clothes all the time, expensive. So that's one challenge. So anyways, I think that wearing hijab is not easy. The journey is not smooth. We have setbacks. Sometimes we get distracted, we get a little tempted, whatever. But basically the purpose of this video is to say that I am someone who really wants to improve in my job. I know that a lot of us want to do the same thing. And so if you would like to join me on that journey, I welcome you to. If you want to join me on this journey, then subscribe and stay tuned. I'm going to be doing hauls. I already have purchased stuff from Tesneem Collections. I purchased stuff from Nabira store. I've purchased stuff from ASOS. And so I'll do a haul of those things. But just, if you want to join me and we want to support each other, talk about the challenges, talk about, you know, all of that, then please subscribe and join me. This is going to be a pretty casual series. Like, it's not gonna be uptight. We just gonna talk naturally. I just want it to be like girl talk, okay? Girl talk, sharing tips and tricks, sharing where I'm at. And if that can be a source of motivation for anyone, then that'll make me really happy. Because I mean, I personally, something I've done within the past like few weeks is just like slowly follow more people that are wearing hijab in the way I want to wear it, and unfollowing people who are not. Because the thing is, we are influenced by what we're consuming, and that's something that I've just come to terms with. And so I'm trying to control more of what I'm seeing, and making it align with where I want to be at. So I suggest you do the same. Anyways, I wrote down some things I wanted to say in this video and I don't remember. So I think I should also talk about my goals. So my goals are to reach a point where I'm no longer dressing in a manner where I'm trying to show off any aspects of my body. So like, not trying to show off my curves, because I got them. I got them, but I'm not gonna try and show them off anymore. That's one of my big goals. So what that would entail is like dressing looser, right? Wearing looser clothing. Also, I just want to reach a point where I'm not dressing because of fashion trends. Like, I'm just dressing how I want to dress, and I'm not allowing fashion trends to shift my hijab or make me take a step back in my hijab, if you guys get what I'm saying. Like I don't want to allow any type of trend to make me compromise my hijab or compromise my modesty. And that is something I'm serious about. Like, I really do not want to allow that to happen anymore. Those are my main goals, because I'm at the point where like I wear my hijab, I wear it every day, but it's just I'm not 100% at the level I want to be at. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to completely stop wearing jeans and stuff, but I do want to, for example, if I'm wearing skinny jeans, I want to wear a long shirt. If I'm wearing a bodysuit, I want to wear a cardigan. I don't want to wear like tight tops anymore, you know, like tight fitting tops, unless I'm wearing a kimono or I'm wearing something on top of it that is looser. I just don't want to wear anything where like I feel like as if I'm showing off my body, whereas if I feel like as if in a way I'm trying to impress anyone, or I'm trying to really showcase my beauty or my sexual appeal. Because I think certain things that we wear, those booty pants, I have a few pairs and I do not intend on wearing them outside again, unless I have like a long jean jacket or something. So yeah, if you can relate to me and you're trying to get on this journey into perfect hijab, whatever that means for you, then stay tuned. Feel free to subscribe and leave a comment of what your hijab goals are, because you know, we're all at different points. Like, some of y'all might say, you know, I'm not even covering my head yet and I want to do that. Or someone might say, I wear short sleeves, or I wear ripped jeans, or I wear this, or, you know, like, we're all at different stages, and that's perfectly fine. And I think we should just support each other on wherever we are in our journey. I'm really against the whole shaming someone for where they're at, because some people get so turned away from wearing hijab because they're so scared, because they're like, oh my god, if I wear it but I'm not doing it perfectly, then I'm gonna be like an embarrassment, or people are gonna shame me, or blah blah blah. But like, really, all Allah wants us to do is try. He wants us to try our best. And so as long as you at every point in your journey are trying your best, that is all that matters. And all we can do is pray for each other, support one another, and hope that Allah, and pray that Allah will guide us and make this journey easier for us. So welcome to my channel. I hope that you guys enjoy it here. Feel free to follow me on my other social medias. I have a TikTok where I make literally, I make all types of videos. It just depends how I'm feeling. Feel free to follow me, subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter as well, but I don't know if y'all want to do that because I just be talking random stuff. Like, I'm annoying. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys could relate to this video. I hope you guys join me on this journey, and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you.